Right. So now I will write a scanf statement with %d, comma, percent say n, and here then I will write point p equal to int pointer, then malloc size of int into n, and say I want to access them, so I will write a very simple for loop equal to 0. I lesser than what? I lesser than n, obviously, because total n locations, right? Then I plus plus, and if I can print the statements, what is content of what? %d, you can say p of I, p of I. So if you do this, let's see what's happened. Malloc.h. Yes. How many locations? So suppose I have considered 5. And if I do this, you see what's happening? I'm getting 5 zeros. You know why? Because actually this P, due to this particular line, 5 consecutive memory locations was allocated as an array. And since dynamically allocating, that's why in case of dynamic memory allocation, it's given that by default the content of the memory locations are 0. That's why it is getting, I'm getting 5 zeros. Instead of writing now p of I, you can also use pointer p. But when you are running the loop, for each and every printing, you must iterate, go to the next p. That means pointer, that means p should be incremented by 1. So I'm writing p plus. Right? P plus plus. Now, if you run this code again, you will see same thing. If you now consider, suppose instead of n, 5, say let's write 7. If you write it, you see I'm getting 7 zeros. 3, 6, 7. Now, this is beauty of memory allocation in dynamic way. So, since you have written, you have declared in dynamic way, that's why you can free them in dynamic way also. So if you run this program, yes, it will work. It will work. But you see, invalid pointer. Why this is saying? Pointer is already there. Oh, why it's showing invalid? The reason is that I have incremented this pointer, and at the end, that means what's happening, actually, you see, it's very beautiful thing. That is, you have declared this pointer p. So there was an array of say 5 locations, or say 5 locations. So initially p was pointing here. Now, due to this for loop, p is incremented by 1. So p will now come here for I equal to 1, from 0 to 1. Then p will come here. Then p will come here. Then p will come here. And then after accessing this, p will come here, right? And which is nothing, a declared memory address. Wherever p is pointing is not a declared memory address. That means you cannot free. If you have not even declared, then how you can free? And that's why you are getting this error. So I can remove this error. How? If I forget about writing p++, if you write P of I, okay, that means you are not actually changing content of P, you are not changing the content of P, right? So here now free P will work. Grade 10, you see, there is no error, actually it's freed.